It's quite common for lovelive fans to log into any social media platform where they follow this franchise, and find many people asking for a new mobile rhythm game. While it's true that mobile games still exist, only one of them slightly retains this style, and it's not available to everyone. Hi, I'm Hisui12, a Spanish lovelive fan. I recently ran a poll on the channel, and the winner was the option to discuss ideas and theories about what a new rhythm game in this franchise could be like. Here we go. Before I start, I want to make it clear that I'll be dividing the video into two sections. One for ideas about a game where idols of any generation can coexist, and another for the girls of ikizulive. Let's start with the first one. We all like circles, we love them. But they have a dark past. School Idol Festival closed its servers in April 2023, followed by All Stars in June of the same year, and the following year, its successor, School Idol Festival 2. We've seen how Link Like Love Live has brought back the rhythmic element with a new game mode in its app, preferring to approach the style of Bang Dream or Protect Sakai. Other franchises with circles haven't fared so well either. 8-Beat Story also closed its servers. However, some users find it easier to play with circles than with bars, especially those of us who play on mobile and with thumbsticks. Perhaps something like Taiko no Tatsujin could be the solution. Or even with arrows, like Friday Night Funkin'. I think these game modes are easy to adapt to mobile devices for both horizontal and vertical play. As for the songs, add them little by little, like in All Stars. I would start by adding the most viral ones to reach a wider audience, using the channel's videos as a background. Let's now move on to the cards section. In previous games, players have complained ad nauseam, with or without reason, depending on the case, for various reasons: bugs, image recycling, fan service. But when it comes to buying physical cards, if we pay attention, many are already existing images. I think that after a period without mainline games, I don't think would give it as much importance if they used these same images in digital versions. At least would avoid the problem of fan service. They could even do something similar like Pokemon TCG, and include codes for the game in future packs. Finally, we come to the social aspect. Events, chat. A story mode at this point might be resource intensive, and they should take a risk between doing something different that their core audience won't like, or making dialogue simpler and more boring. I would limit the stories to events that alternate between characters from the same group and from different generations, making them coincide with concerts, if the idols participating in them had time to narrate the stories, so that it makes sense. And the chat between players. I miss it a lot. I'm glad it came back in Link Like Love Live. Finally, they could also use the notifications tab to remind them that they can share their messages and illustrations for the live streams through X. It's literally a real-life event, and I feel like they don't take advantage of it. Here they would give it more visibility, and announcing it between events within the application would give them a break from having to do so many so often. I think a game like this would be easier and more realistic to maintain over time. Let's move now on to the second part of the video, where we'll focus on lovelive-bluebird. Currently, there isn't a single game that unifies all the lovelive idols. Each one has their own games. When the most recent lovelive project began, a user discovered that the trademark was registered for video games and apps, among other multimedia elements. This makes me think we could have something similar to Link Like Love Live, but more efficient, less resource intensive. Literally, it takes up almost the same amount of resources as Fortnite, and some features don't work properly because my phone isn't in Japanese, and easier to reach overseas audiences. We already have the ikizulive channel, and communication between the girls is simulated in X, allowing it to be translated into other languages much more economically. An app for this group could make it easier to reach these places where Bluebird's lore is developed without much effort, and allocate the resources to other options outside of this one. They've only been active for a few months, and soon they'll all have 2 solos, some group songs, and covers. This means between 20 and 30 songs, similar to what Link Like Lovelive started with. Currently, ikizulive is presented as a virtual group with girls from different locations. I would take the idea of the lovelive All-Stars channels as the basis of the game and add more options. For example, the gameplay would be based on the idols performing live, and we have to help them complete the live to the beat of the music. Even if the songs are from different girls, events could be held where we choose which idol to participate under. These would be my ideas for new lovelive games. I've tried to choose simple ideas, elements that, even if they don't decide to localize the games, could be implemented in game stores outside of Japan, because of their easy-to-understand gameplay. We just have to see how the franchise performs in the future, and hope they remember us. And that's it. Do you have any ideas I haven't mentioned? Leave them in the comments. I'd love to read it. I haven't found many lovelive fans lately. I remind you that I also have the channel's community activated. You can share any content about this franchise, or about anime, music, and video games in general, memes, merchandise, theories, whatever comes to mind. Thanks for staying until the end. See you in the next video.
チャンネル登録よろしくですの。のびしんおいしいプレゼントなんでも結構ですの。では